Welcome back to Strasz Gaming, guys. I'm Luke, and this is my Journeyman save, continuation of it on Football Manager 2019. Things are hotting up. This is going to be a bit of a boring, fun episode. I don't really know how to put it. We've got Porto in the Champions League. We've already qualified to the knockout stages, so we're going to rotate the team a little bit. You're going to get to see some of these players that you haven't probably... Well, one of them you definitely haven't seen. And then we're going to go play Wolves in the league, the 13th. We should win that. Hopefully do well. Then we're moving into a very, very, very busy December. It's going to be a tough one. And we need to obviously win games. A lot of games. I don't think I'm going to show you the Fenerbahce game. I don't even think I'm going to show you the Carabao Cup game. I'm going to show you the Leicester-Manchester United game. I think that's what's going to happen next after these two games. So anyway, we're playing Porto. We'll have a quick look actually at the league table before we do anything. We're lying in 5th at the minute with that draw against Tottenham. We managed to beat Newcastle 2-1. We're in 29 points. We are literally Norwich for some reason are absolutely flying this season. I don't know why they're doing so well or where they've come from, because they weren't anywhere near the top 4 early on, or I didn't notice that they're there anyway. So Norwich are doing quite well. We're at 29 points. We'll claw that back. They've got a game in hand as well. Liverpool, 40 points out of 14 games. They've drawn a game. They've dropped points. They drew against Chelsea 0-0. Didn't score a goal. So, so Chelsea taking points away from them. It's going to be a tough season just to even get into the Champions League this year. And if I don't do it, I'm going to get sacked, because competition-wise, if we have a look, qualify for the Champions League, we could probably do that by winning the Champions League. We'll see how we get on. The Carabao Cup, we can go and win that. It's not important. I'd like to win the Carabao Cup just to say I've done it. The FA Cup, I'd like to win that just to say I've done it. Also, all about the manager points and all that sort of stuff. Champions League is the big one, and I want to win the Champions League. But enough talking, enough all that sort of stuff. What is this team I'm playing? So, we've got Iribarren in goal. You have not seen Iribarren play yet. He's played in a couple of games in the Carabao Cup. He's done well. He's on a 7.15 rating. He's only played 2 games. He looked good. Nick Back is at right back. I'm going to take Nick Back off and put Hutchinson on instead. Then we've got Arab and Lete at centre back. I was going to start Diaz. Diaz is a 19-year-old who's come through the ranks. He's played a couple of the Carabao Cup games this season. He's done well. I couldn't bring him to start him in this game. He's only 2-star, potential maybe 4, depends on how we play him. He's not great. He really isn't that great. But I thought, well, just to rotate it. Service? I am kind of resting him. He's a bit tired. Ollie Baelish, I'd have loved to get him on the squad today, on the pitch, but he's injured still, so we're not going to be playing him. Miguel is on the bench. Yeah, he's on the bench. Binch and Sokenby are the midfield 2. Chiesa, Penne and Martial are the 3 attacking midfielders, with Zinchenko up top. I'm going to probably... I was going to start Lonsdale, but obviously he's not even on the bench, so we're not going to do that. We're just going to get into the game. Like I say, we've already qualified for the knockout stages. We are away from home today. Winning would be nice. Money and all that is all good. A couple of £1 million, I think £2.5 million you get for winning. It's what we need, to be honest with you. We need to get as much money into this club as possible. I'm thinking of maybe selling a striker when it comes to January, and I think it's Zinchenko. I just think if we can get 50 million for him, we'll bring some, like I say, we'll bring some money into the squad. I've got strikers that I can play in that position. I've got the likes of Garrow. I've got the likes of McQuell. I've got the likes of him. So I've got the people there. I've got Warings as well. So I just need to think what I want to do. Obviously, Zinchenko is a very, very good striker. I can't get the best out of him at the minute. I'm sure he's going to be sensational for us. I'm just thinking maybe get some money behind us, get a big move, 50 million quid, get some money into the bank, bring in a youngster maybe, another youngster. I don't know. Chiesa's injured. That's annoying. I've got Paul King on the bench. Paul King, I think I'm going to bring on. I am. So what? I need someone really for this right-hand side. That's what I need. I think that's the next strengthening, because we've got Chiesa and Martial that are obviously leaving. Probably a backup to Dave as well. So the wingers are slowly probably going to be depleting. They've just scored, Porto have. Or are they offside? It's going to VAR. Every single game at the minute seems to go... Like any sort of goal goes to VAR. I think this is going to be a goal. It is a goal. He's not offside. You can see it there at the bottom of the corner. Cross comes in. Hutchins not doing great. Again, I'm thinking maybe getting another right back and actually cashing in on Hutchins. Sajenko with a beautiful free kick, putting it 1-1. Absolutely wonder free kick that was. Thank you. We weren't behind for long. Good free kick into the bottom corner. Thank you very much. Yeah, obviously Benjamin, he's our captain. I think big team Barcelona kept coming in for him, and I just wanted to keep him behind. But we've got Nick back now, who's going to be sensational. If we get another youngster with a big promise behind him, it should be all right. Irabowen. By the way, I think that's Irabowen's first goal he's conceded for us. Unfortunately, he's a bit nervous. He's bound to be. He's away in a Champions League game. But it's fine. It's not a problem. Right, half-time's here. I'm just doing the team talk. Martial, do you know what? He's not having the season he was having last season. Last season, he was loving life. He was scoring goals. Same with Chiesa. They were both doing really well, but I think they've just hit the peak. They were, the late... Well, Chiesa is, 30? Martial's definitely... in his 30s, late 30s. Again, we just need to find a replacement for him. We're going to sub him off now. We'll have a quick look at him, actually. 31. Yeah, he's dropped. Considering how good he was last season for us, 29 appearances, 15 goals, 10 assists. We're not getting him out. We're not getting that out of him this season, but we have got Dave, who is doing really, really well for us. He wants to be a winger, though, so that's what we're going to do. Dave, how is he doing this season? 3 goals, 2 assists. Not as good as what obviously Martial was doing last season, but he plays in a different role. Martial was more of an inside forward. We've got Dave, who's an elite winger as well at the age of 23. Hopefully he can do something for us. Penne looks massive, by the way. I don't know how tall he is, but he just looks bigger than anyone else. I've only just noticed that. Same with some of these players. What the hell? Look like they've gained a bit of weight. Who's that? That's Binch. He's looking quite a big fellow as well. Right, so Jenko with another free kick goes very, very close. 1-1 as things stand. Do we want to make another change? Probably yes. Anyone playing particularly poor? Van der Bush is not having a great game, but we're going to give him a full 90 minutes just because we can and we will. I'm thinking maybe... I'm going to bring on McQuell. I want to get him game time because he's 23 years of age. He's a Brazilian. He's currently 3-star. He can still improve to 3.5 star. I can imagine if I played him, if he was played as much, he did play quite a bit actually his first season at Arsenal, and he's kind of dropped off the favour. Probably when I came in, if we played him as much as we should have done, he probably would have been a proper decent player, maybe 4-star, but because he hasn't been playing and he's slowly aging, I think that's just the things coming down for it now with him going to be an amazing player. But he can still score goals for us. We could probably still sell him for quite a bit of money as well. Some teams will come in for him at mid-table Premier League side. We'll probably snap him up, or someone abroad would love to have him as well. And I think this is going to be a draw, a 1-1 draw, away from home with a slightly rotated team. Not 100% rotated, but slightly rotated. Yeah, you're unlucky. I'm going to say that. We're still for anyway. We've got one more game to play actually against Fenerbahce. You're not going to see it. What are you out injured for? We'll just... What we're going to do? Specialist 7 weeks. Physio. We'll send him for the specialist. That's what we'll do. Hold out for a draw. We only get 800 odd K for the draw. I'm going to send the assistant for that. Then we're going to get into the Wolves game. It's in 3 days' time. That's the league at the minute. I'm going to slowly start pushing focus to the league because I just think that's what we need to do. We're into the group stages now. The knockout stages of the Champions League. Carabao Cup's coming up, but I can rotate for that. So yeah, the league, I just need to shift focus on the league at this moment in time. Here we go. Apparently I've reached 100 games for Arsenal, which is nice. I've put in a bit of a shift now. What have we done? I'm not actually going to read all this all out. When did we join? Yeah, team lifted the Premier League last season, which was good. I haven't really done anything else since. We've not... At the end of the season, I will check in on the other teams that we played, like especially like York as well. And just in fact, quickly. Still in League One, about to be relegated. But anyway, yeah, so I've got 1 day to go. Let's just get into this Wolves game. 100 games for Arsenal, though. Pretty decent. So here we are in the game for Wolves. The lineup for that, Lars is coming back into goal with Nick back on the right, Service, Letty and Lovrak as the back four, with Pixton and Sokenby in midfield, with Paul King, Longsdale, Dave on right, on right, very Yorkshire for me, on the right, and Sajenko up top. Where is Waring and why is he not starting? Is he tired? I'm going to start Waring instead of Sokenby, that's what I'm going to do. Other than that, the bench, by the way, we've got Diaz, Hutchins, Penne, Van der Bush, Mazzio, who we haven't played at all. You've not really seen him play, actually. He's 25 years of age. I've looked at selling him. No one wants to buy him just yet. It's going to be a January sale. If I can get 20 million for him, he's worth 25. It'll be decent for him to go for that sort of money. We can then bring some more in. Again, look at that. I do like to look at it and just see a full, near enough a full. We've got Letty in goal. Near enough a full regen team. It's nice to see. And we're slowly getting a bit of a story going on with some of these players. Because Dave, obviously, wherever I go, I'm going to try and bring Dave with me. Obviously, it's going to probably be stupid money that we have to bring him in for. Because how much did I pay for him for Arsenal? I massively overpaid. But yeah, I want to try and bring Dave wherever I go. Dave is coming with me. He's obviously with me at Leicester. The other players that we had before other clubs, not really that great to come through. But Dave, I think wherever I go, I'm going to try and bring him with me. Right, first eye. Paul King whips it in. There's no one there, so this picks the ball up. Obviously, Arab, by the way, he's now being rested. He's not playing. I should have rested him properly, to be honest with you, but he's just not playing, so he'll be fine. Free kick, though, for Wolves. They hit the bar, a double save, and I think there was a foul there. There was a foul. We are away from home as well, so we do need to win this game. If we do win this game, we will be 2 points clear of Man City, which would be nice. A draw, we're only ahead on goal difference, not good enough. Obviously, a win also will put us above Norwich as things stand, but they will have 2 games in hands on us. So we need to try and get a win early on. But again, look how many shots we're having. 16 shots, 6 on target, not scored a goal yet, which is a problem. I feel like I need a striker that's going to score us loads of goals. That's probably why I'm thinking of getting rid of Sajenko, because he's not doing as well. I know I'm playing Waring instead of him, but he doesn't score the goals for us. So I need to buy a striker that I know is going to score goals. Lovrak isn't there, so I'm going to have to start scouting the other leagues to see what's happening. I think people are on some really poor ratings. Lonsdale's there, he shoots, goes wide. Who's on a 6.3? Dave is on a 6.3. Waring's on a 6.5. Lonsdale 6.4. Just the whole team, it just isn't performing at all today. So I'm going to take off Dave. I haven't got anyone to really play in this position. So I'm going to bring on Garrett Sculler on this left-hand side, which is probably a bad idea. But then probably Sajenko is going to come on. Oof, right, double save there. I don't like that. What I'm going to do is bring on Penne instead. Going to leave Dave on. That's why he's playing as an inside forward. He's not an inside forward kind of guy. We'll put him on support on the wing and maybe just change his role a little bit. That's probably why he's misperforming. So we'll just see how he gets on now. Right, as things stands, Dave's rating's at 6.2. It's kind of dropped, but we can only hope that he'll do something. Nick back to Penne. So can be. He can score a screamer from there. No, he can't. See, last season he would have hit that and it would have gone in, because that's what he did. Letty, though, winning the ball quite nicely there. Yeah, we're going to need another centre-back at some point as well, just for cover for Letty. Cross comes in. There's no one there. Penne's in. He gets the goal. His 4th goal of the season. There we go. We get the goal that we deserve. 20 shots we've had, but only 8 of them on target, which is just a bit poor. Is it Sajenko with the assist? No one with the assist. Why not? Oh, yeah, it comes from a couple of defenders trying to head it clear. Doesn't do that well. Penne, though, picks the ball up. Bottom corner. Thank you very much. Right, Dave's coming off. He really is. He's not having a great game, really, is he? Sculler's going to come on. I haven't really got anyone that can play on that left-hand side, but it'll be fine. Hopefully he'll grab a goal. Pixton picks the ball up, plays it to Penne. Can he get a second goal? He can't. He has the shot. A good save from the keeper. Right, here we go. Scholes to Penne. Out to Pixton. Paul King has a shot from out wide. Again, it just goes down as another save for the keeper. He's saved. There's 10 shots we've had on target. The keeper saved 10 shots. That is pretty decent for a goalkeeper, really. Paul King, Penne, Sokenby, Garrett Scholar. goes wide. We should really get a goal. If they score here, I feel like they deserve a goal, but they don't. We deserve another goal. But if they score, it's our own fault. What's that? 26 shots we've had now. Highlight comes. Do not let Wolves score. Please don't let Wolves score from this. Nick back picks it up to Lars. Hits it upfield. Free kick. Come on, just end it, please, now. Just kick it. Full time. No. There we go, full time. We win 1-0 away from home. Such a boring game, but look how bad this is. 26 shots, only 10 on target. What can I say to them? That was a bit of a let-off. It was a massive let-off for us. We should have done better. We really should have done. So when am I going to be back? I think I've already discussed it at the beginning of the episode. I am going to come back for the Leicester-Manchester United game. Puts us third in the league with that win. We'll take the win. How are Liverpool doing? Have they lost yet? No, they've won 13, drawn 1. They're the team to catch. So guys, anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to end the video here. I'll be back in I was going to say in a couple of weeks. No, I'll be back in the next episode to face Leicester and Manchester United. So guys, yeah, thanks again. I'd love the support. I'll catch you in the next video. See you in a bit.